Doggone it. Seeing as I'm not going to get the other wind turbine up on the tower, I brought the Slurpie 104, 103 or 205 or whatever the heck I named it. I brought that and the pole that goes with it. I might do it. Longer pole. That prop is still wet. That thing starts spinning, there's going to be paint drops coming off. Got fiberglass in my hand from that rod. Woo! Anyway, I'm Scott Brown. If it catches up, gets moving, we'll start up the camera again. Many good things to you and yours. Take care. One of the cool things, if you got a blower, you can create your own doggone wind. Doggone thing didn't want to stop. At first it didn't want to start. I'm Scott Brown, Green Wind and Other Home Energies. Many good things to you and yours. Well, it's Sunday morning, about 10 o'clock. I came down to the shop here on the way home. And lo and behold, we have just enough wind to make that sucker spin. I'll wait just a minute. Let it speed up real good, catch a good gust of wind. I don't think it's enough to make that light up because it is just a Slurpie motor with 4 magnets in it. But oh, here comes a nice breeze. Let's see if she'll spin up and respond. Feels like it. Feels like the wind's coming from my back though, not the direction that it's at. It looks like she ain't gonna hold. I'll give it another spin and turn the camera on and aim it into the wind a little more and see what happens. Well, there we are. 10 o'clock. Sunday morning, just got done with the papers. Oh yeah, a little bit of wind. Figure I'd stop by here for a short before going home, check things out. I took that pole and just gave it a little nudge. Seems like she's doing okay. Haven't seen much yet, but she's definitely holding its own in this low wind. Wished it was up a little higher. Oh, there we go. Now she's starting to pick up. That's probably enough just to start that LED light that's down at the bottom. Looking nice. Well, it's nice to see something spinning up here. We got some 10 to 15 mile an hour winds coming later on today. Don't know if I'll make it down here. I'm pretty tired. I know tomorrow I've got 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. And we'll have that up. And hopefully I'll have the rest of the welding done. I need some rebar and we'll grind her down and put some primer on it all the way, and red, white and blue. We'll stick this bad boy up. Got the new clamps and everything. Uh-oh. That's it. Time to go home. I'm Scott Brown, Green Wind and Other Home Energies. Many good things to you and yours. Hooey! Looky there. Got a bend in that sucker. I just stuck it up the other day, but we had a good storm come through. Had some 50 mile an hour gusts. Yeah, that's some skinny pole. Maybe this would have been better. I should have drilled that hole a little bigger at the top, but I put the Slurpie 104 up there. It got bent. turn around and looks like the prop hit the, let's see if we can zoom in here. Yes, we can. That right there, dead center, is the diode bridge rectifier that I stuck on this thing. I guess I should have had this thing over the top, pull it back over the top of the pole and brought it back. But it didn't get slapped hard. I guess it was going slow then. That's after it bent the pole. I got one wire hanging off right there. Came off of her, so I have to take it down. Won't take long. And I'll set this thing up right. But it was fun to look at. I'm not used to taking videos with the iPhone, but I didn't have my camera with me. About 6:40 a.m. Thursday morning. Yeah, I'm going to come back down to the shop and we're going to get back to work on this guy. Like I was saying before, I've got these rungs. Whoops, a little off balance here. I've got these braces here. That one's got to get a little straighter. That's what I was using that for. I was bracing it and hitting it with a hammer. The rest of them are pretty doggone straight, and I'd rather have them a little more straight because that means they'll be strong. Not too bad. The thing is, I'm going to need to put more. I'm going to need to put more on here, like coming from here to here, and the same thing on the other side, coming from this point right here all the way over to that point. So I got two sides to do all the way up, and yeah, a lot of sanding and grinding. I got everything else except for the rebar. Matter of fact, if I get enough rebar, I might just do all three sides. I think it's about 22 or 23 feet, something like that. Not too bad. I might just cut this bottom off. The bottom that was in the ground looks like a little rotted there. Take it down to right about there. Cut these off. Stick them in. And this is not going to go all the way to the ground. See how this pole has a ridge here. When I strap it up to here, well, there's no way it's going to reach the ground, but it'll sit on these. The other one ought to go right about here. Sorry, I'm looking at a square on this thing. Right about there. So it'll be a little bit on a ripple. And that one will be there, so that's okay. I'm happy with that. Once I get her up, I'm looking at the bridge. It's braced right there at the top of the building with some fat angle iron that comes down. I mean, that's some fat stuff, some of the fattest stuff I've seen before. And then the pole's gonna go on way up there. So I'm saying the building, top of where it's gonna be braced is right about here. And then I'm gonna come up a little farther, and I'm gonna take a couple poles and I'm going to anchor them here, which leaves about that much, and I'll take the pole up just a little bit. But I'll anchor it from here, like I'm looking up at that right there, and come down to the building. And that's going to replace my guy wires. We got one coming up this way. Then I'll take one from right about there and bring that on up to the tower. Anyway, I'm Scott Brown, Green Wind and Other Home Energy. Look at the beautiful colors coming off the sun. Echoing on the building. Look at that. Pinks and yellows. And, it's beautiful down here. Nice weather. Definitely not hot. Nice cool morning. I'm Scott Brown, Green Wind and Other Home Energies. Many good things to you and yours. Keep smiling and have a ball.